Good afternoon, America. It is 5:05 p.m. on the 19th of November, 2016. Um, I am housed in the white supremacist town of Westport, Washington. You see them everywhere. They own stores. It's just incredible what they control. They control the library. No more learning there. They control the stores, the post office, the gas stations, and it gathers all the way out, throughout Washington. I'm very curious. I have spoken with HR, the executive secretary for Frank Deluche of Deluche Incorporated, Pacific Food Incorporated, Washington Crab. In fact, I emailed him at 4 p.m. Yet, mind you, mail does not get here right. Yet, this was received today by 10, because that's when the mail comes in. I had specifically told the administrative assistant or whatever, it's hard to tell when they're saying lie, but because they lie so much. And told him we wanted his 401k. Instead, mind you, they hire Bree Palmer, payroll and benefits manager of 16797 Southeast 130th Avenue, Clackamas, Oregon, 97015 0097 503 905 4500. He is, oh my God. Surprise. We got it quickly. I mean, quickly. Orwell was automatically enrolled into this program when he started working. Automatically enrolled. Oregon Health Division of Sodomite, Portland, Oregon, is most corrupt. Them fucking Mormons run that place. And it's not a Monday night family night. Like the Pentecostals on, no, what is that? No, not Pentecostal. Oh, those Bible thumpers for Lucifer. Oh, what do they call them? They wear the hair a certain way, and you can tell them a mile away. You can tell the stench of the Bohemian Grove on that religion. Suffice, they did everything to try to harm me. They mobbed my home. Oh, it was just incredible. They tried to murder me. They sent one of the people, their nigger, a family member of an employee, to threaten me, get out of the state or we kill you. Or I kill you. I just got off the 12 Bob at the Town and Country. These people are very violent. But when I wanted my 401k, they gave it to me. They didn't do what Frank Deluche, CEO of Deluche Incorporated, Pacific Seafood Incorporated, Washington Crab. No, they sent it to me very quickly. Something I got to take care of. Now, wonderful, got another bill from this communist hospital, Grace Harbor Community Hospital, demanding the $400. What's the amount? I'm going to call them. And of course, it's very, very, very hard to speak when you're speaking with someone of little self-will, much less intelligence, because he was raised in Washington State, a sanctuary state. I got to call him, and it's going to be hard. Right now, I'm calling track phone. Oh, my God. And I'm hoping Archie Washington would shut the fuck up. Archie Washington would already have seen a psychiatrist and be medicated. But it's not possible. It's not possible. When you have this caliber of home training, I was stunned. None of the skags was what Washington came out. I'm stunned. We were on the horse. Anyway, that thing came out. I bought this here. Cheap shit to get it from China. Falls apart. Anyway, our phone will be turned off because wonderful allowed a third world motherfucker to rule the conversation.
No, I did not. I did it right.
Or I thought we said we were going to be.
You made a mistake, not me.
No, David.
He said you can't buy a $3 card for that phone.
Okay.
He upgraded it for that phone.
Orville, I need to take care of this.
I didn't make a mistake.
In other words, in track phone and select
buy
phone,
a $45 phone,
you cannot change your plan. Once these third world motherfuckers like track phone, they keep you hostage. Do you hear?
You're wrong. You're not me, buddy.
I'm even told how much toilet paper to use.
That's a lie. Come on, quit the lies.
He's very violent. Thank you, Slugger.
Yeah.
John Sanchez. Diana Carabajal Sanchez. Son. Thank you. How is your Uncle Fernando? This is what? No, he's bisexual. Anyway, I'm going to try to call. I have a lot to do. A lot to do. My eyesight has been healed. Look at the size of these. Look at the size. I had glaucoma, asked Patricia Carvajal Widener. My DNA, my sister who is a whore, but she does teach Sunday school. And whose son, baby James Widener, was most inappropriate with me. 1-877 430 2355.
Thank you for calling Straight Talk. For English, press 1. Para Español, marque 2. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. To refill your service or add a plan from your reserve, press 1. To activate, reactivate, or transfer your phone number, press 2. To enroll in auto refill, press 3. To get your account balance and service ending, press 4. For any other services, including technical support, press 5. To repeat the voice voicemail instructions, press 1. To check the status of your ticket, including ports and phone upgrades, press 2. To change your phone number, press 3. For international calling plans and instructions, press 4. For all other services, including technical support, press 5. To return to the... Okay. Are you calling about phone number 360-580-4498?
Yes.
Great. Just so you know, some issues can be resolved simply by turning your phone off and then back on. You can try that while I transfer your call to a representative. Thank you for calling Trader Wireless. This is Krisa. How can I assist you?
Yes, ma'am. I have straight
Give
talk.
him that. He should be upgraded.
I have straight talk. I bought a card on the 3rd. I wanted to lower my plan from $45 to $30. Unfortunately, my husband is the one that took care of this, and he was told that he could not use the $30 straight talk call, and that he had to use the $45 straight talk. I've never heard of such a
He said,
thing.
I'll give you a courtesy this time. I will upgrade it to $45. It's a courtesy.
He said it would be a courtesy that he would upgrade it to $45. I was inside Seymour, a medical clinic, and had asked him to do this. Now it comes to find out that instead of my phone services ending on the 3rd, it will end in 3 days. I want to understand this. Why does Straight Talk, which they have before, I've had $30 card, refused to change the plan?
Alright, so I'd be more happy to assist you with regards to your matter. And are you calling about the phone number that ends with 4498?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so with regards to that, ma'am, your service plan, that is the all-you-need plan that you have purchased for your phone, that is good for 30 service days, and that is not compatible with the phone that you have. Since the phone that you are having is a smartphone or an Android phone, which requires an unlimited service plan, ma'am. So since that $30 card plan that you purchased is an all-you-need, which is only 1,500 minutes of calls, and limited text with with 100 megabytes of data. That's good for 30 days. However, we actually have an option right here to convert that service card since you purchased it by mistake. We have the option to convert that into a $45 card. And that conversion will be only valid for 20 days of service only, unlimited calls, text, and the first 3.4 gigabytes of data. Now that's the conversion of your $30 card that you purchased by mistake, and that is only for one-time courtesy, ma'am. So that is your service end date supposed to be on this, December the 3rd. However, the card that we have converted is only good for 20 days, and that's your service end date is on the 23rd, ma'am.
Okay, real quickly, I want to make sure this is correct.
Yes,
Okay, well, if you will allow me, I shall continue. All right, what you're telling me, that Straight Talk, Straight Talk, once you go up to a $45 card, because this began with a 30, I am not allowed to downgrade to a $30 card?
No, ma'am. Because your phone is actually a smartphone or an Android phone. You will really need to use the unlimited service type of plan for your account or for your phone, ma'am.
Then why is it that I began it with a $30 card?
He lied with the courtesy. He lied. He said, I'll give you a courtesy this time. I'll upgrade you. But as a courtesy.
That's what she said, but they intend to turn off the service on the 3rd.
Tell me what he said to us.
Anyway, that is correct, that you cannot, once you have purchased a $45 card, you cannot downgrade to a $30 card.
That is exactly right, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much.
He said, I'll be
You
a
are very
courtesy.
welcome. So, are there any questions that I can answer you with?
America, I started this phone with a $30 call. As of the 23rd, I will have not a cell. Yet we live in a white supremacist community that is very dangerous. Very dangerous. All you got to see how many white supremacists are. Just pass by the shop in Curl. All of them are white supremacists. Anyway, I'm going to try to do Orville's thing. It's $407. No, Orville was hurt on the job. On the job. That Frank Deluche of Deluche Incorporated gets away with this is because this is a sanctuary. Here he comes.
No, you have to have this. We're going to call him.
I'm not going to call them right now. They're
We're going to
closed.
fill out that paper and we send it to
Okay,
him
then
now.
do that, David.
We'll put a stamp on it. Give it to him.
Suppose I have much to do. And if Mr. Seal Juan V, because he has 2 accounts for the Cranberry Motel, and another one. I got a lot of things to do, and I've got Tuesday. He's supposed to go to that bogus BHR at Hokum. I am proud. The friendliest town. You know, where the cops, the police, I can't say cops no more. After hearing how the Clintons felt about the police and how they treated them since they've been in office and before, mind you, Clinton is a draft dodger. And y'all made him to be what? More than he could ever be. It's like Obama. Oh, God, the son
He's
of a
taking
bitch.
questions. He's at the some
Oh,
Peru
America.
down the day.
It's 17 minutes. I better put it up. But real quickly, I have a right to be free. I repeatedly, since 2011, asked my family to help me. Like America has asked Americans for help. Only difference, I'm not asking for 1,000 or even 1,000. But that's the way it is. I go forward. Advice. Orwell stated, I thought it was that god dang Muslim. You know, the ones that have killed over 270 million or 170 million. It's a coincidence, astronomical amount of decapitate, mutilate, and murder. Survives workers' comp. Oh, turn that on. Turn that on. The department, Washington Department of Labor and Industries, and he won't turn it on. Can you put it louder, Orville?
Well, this might be make for a good work session or bring those folks in and sort of because Senator Ron and Tammy will tell us, I'm sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So your comment about you have to prove the occupational disease, I agree with that. That's correct. But what I'd ask, and maybe staff can provide this information, is what if that is effective, then let's see how many times do they say it is not an occupational disease? Because I think that's the real test. Does the rule work? Do they actually prevail in a majority of the times? If they have to prove it's an occupational disease, but it's proved 99 times out of 100 then it's not really an effective process, because it's hard to believe everyone or 99 out of 100 is true. So I think we should look at the numbers. Do you have the numbers, or if you don't, maybe we can get them later?
I don't have the numbers. Perhaps Vicki Kennedy has the numbers. I can tell you it's not anywhere near 99 out of 100. The previous speaker even mentioned using her numbers from the group that she was talking about. More than a quarter of the number of the people she was talking about had claims rejected.
I like to see numbers. So I think that's good to know. I don't think a quarter. I think that my experience is a little different than that, but apparently my experience is different than some here. But I think that we need to look at are they just the rules as they exist. I believe intentionally favor the employee, and that I believe is on purpose. But if they always are, if they're always being
A goddamn Republican. Senator John, what is the last name?
They always deny it.
Hearing is a good example. And I can tell you from my personal experience, I've yet
Oh God, it's just
What's his name?
rejected.
I got it.
Braun. Ruin.
Hearing loss, though, you have to remember,
Braun,
discount.
a Republican.
So there's a built-in discount on hearing loss. And I can't remember the number of decibels, but there's a built-in discount from day one in the system in hearing loss. And then as far as your other comment about the number of things, the reason it's fair is because the burden, more than 50%, is still on the injured worker to prove that the occupational disease is workplace related.
But my point is, you say
Ooh,
it's
workplace
a burden,
related.
if the test is...
I can't be listening.
I understand it.
You can't.
Criteria, and I agree with that, but I'm saying the criteria is very limited and very hard to... it's very accommodating to the employee.
We're at Centralia.
In fact, it was...
Our district.
Centralia.
I don't disagree with that. But you see a number of injuries, especially, hearing is a good example, because it happens all the time. It's like an automatic, I want to get $10,000 permanent partial disability when I retire. Just apply for it. You'll get it. That's how it works.
No, it is not. That motherfucking Republican is lying. Here, read it, Orville.
Huh?
Read it. I gotta finish this. I'm running out of time. This is bullshit. I want to tell you a story. First of all, President Trump, be careful with the symbols you make. You understand? Be careful. I did not vote this year. Well, Westport, Washington stole, of course you did, come move on, stole my constitutional civil rights. Everything I've held back on, I can't no more. I can't. I asked for his 401k. They sent me a booklet immediately. Immediately. I sent the email at 4 p.m. and this arrived by 10. This has never happened. Not with this corrupt post office in Westport. It's just like the library. And did he get his check? Did he? No. The corruption in these sanctuary states are pandemic. Republicans of Washington state are corrupt, as are the Democrats in Democracy. Did you see all the sanctuary towns in Washington state? Donald J. Trump, I will tell you why I didn't vote. But because these police officers of Westport, Washington, and I cannot call them cops or pigs again, never. I'm not Hillary Rodham Clinton, Chelsea Clinton, oh you special privileged bitch, or Lonnie Palm. Can you imagine? We have MSNBC. What's his name? AM Joe, whatever, Chris, whatever, questioning the morality. Coffee, por favor. Take some pictures of her. Coffee, please. We have, excuse me, MSNBC questioning the morality of Make America Great. Yet, Mr. Clinton, I will never call you president. Mr. William Jefferson Clinton used Arkansas Highway Patrol like these motherfuckers use these police officers. He was a pimp and was threatened by Mr. Clinton. Not bodily harm. He ain't gonna get, he got minions to do that. Minions. Lucifer's children. Like a Bohemian Grove. Survives? No. It is a double standard. Synthesis and antithesis. Synthesis. They're putting us against each other, Gomers, and you can't stop it. These Mexicans are so in the illusion. Baby, what harms us Americans will harm you. For it began to harm you before it harmed us. No, these are what? Supremacists. Tread lightly, Trump. Tread lightly. You see, a world community, doesn't that sound like New World Order? President Trump. Doesn't it? 30 minutes, I want to upload this. Well, as you saw, TrackPhone, you cannot change your program from $45 to $30. And this is the Obama, well, we didn't get one. Come on, of course not. They denied me.
What?
In Los Angeles, Sodomite, Oregon, and Washington.
In Portland. If you're a kid, you cannot be deported.
Then Portland, Sodomite, queer Oregon. Trump, it's all about funding. First, repeal the executive actions. You know how to do it, boy. You've been spoken to. You have spoken. Walk your promise of the ballot, or we impeach. Before the Civil War, which is already walking. You put white supremacist lobbyists we impeach. Or we try. But for one thing is for sure, the Mexicans will tear up this place. Let me upload this. It's 28 minutes. No. You look at the state of Washington, it is completely sanctuary. And where are those sanctuary cities at? South Bend, Duluth Incorporated. Texas, he's got two slave plants there. What's wrong, Texas? Isn't Dumas Seafood an ethical plant? Balaka, isn't it? Isn't Morgan Daniels Seafood that you must bring this treachery there? Haven't you left enough Mexicans, illegals, trample my Texas? Surprise, I got a lot of work to do, and you saw he will not shut up. He will not. Unfortunately, I will have to pay the rent here. I slumbered today. I'm very ill. Oh, God. It's on my right side. I don't have an appendix. I've had surgeries there many times. I had a transverse colostomy, though. And see, Mark, you hold on. Just hold on, baby. I have things to do. Endeavors of just cause. Suffice, No, you said it, Trump. Stop the funding. That means education. That means anything that has a federal dollar on it. That means primary care. God dang it, South Beach Clinic right here in Montesano, North Montesano, is exactly like all the other sanctuary medical facilities. Stop all Medicare for primary care. I'm denying primary care. I remember that fat pig, big old tattoo. That's what's the problem. It's your HR problem. It's good to get these whores off the street, but you gotta teach them. It's job description. It's not ego. That bitch at Seymour across treason, express temporary, who lives not even 2 houses down. I think that's Jack. Who terrorized me. I have to stay another motherfucking month and pass my Christmas in this community of profound hate and perversions. I was surprised. The treasonous post office of Westport, Washington. Not one skag showed up. Not a young one, not an old one, not one whole. I was stunned. And then Cumberland, of course, we had to leave. Tomorrow we go out earlier. I don't know how we're going to do it. I mean, I don't want to use the money. But Orwell had suggested we buy something, get $10 out and buy some weed. I don't see that. I want Pepsi. But that amount, $3 for two 16-ounce, could go for 3 packages of hot dogs. And I feel so guilty. I have always used more tissue. That's why I put it in the box. The plumbing is South Korean. I discharge twice a month for several days. I use the tissue to pack myself. I can't afford sanitary napkins. You call me trash, Dr. David Ginsburg of Caltech Cancer Center of University Hospital in front of Gomer Pyle. Call me trash. Because I couldn't afford the sanitary napkins. So guys, I use that money to procure more tissue. I'm not well at all. I wake up from a slumber, which is fabulous. I'm in dementia. I'm in Casey. I'm in everybody that has an opinion or a thought or knowledge. I wake up to the same shit. I told Gomer Pyle, you had this horrid experience and breakdown almost 2 months ago. Yet you will not shut up and allow me to give you mental health. We cannot buy weed. We cannot. We cannot buy weed. And I will be fine. He will not. Because he had an Orton, Washington mother for his home training. Drug addicts can't be without drugs. And I told Orwell, you can't keep going over there. God dang, they're on heroin, they're on meth, they're on DAP, they're on everything. It's expensive. I don't give a fuck how much entitlement check they get. It's expensive to buy drugs. And the Johns have to come here. She's got a regular. How sad to that. 35 minutes, let me upload this. Oh, and he won't shut up. How long did it take me to get Victor Davis of the Westland? Because once God is gone, you go back to what you are, to get him on Social Security. How much? And that was SSI. And that's tomorrow. How long? But the difference is, he wasn't raised with ego. How long did it take for Victor to start reading? For Victor to have a job? How many jobs did I fight for him because government of Sodomite, Oregon, was as corrupt as Governor Jay Inslee? All these, and he's not the only one. How long did it take me to get Betty Davis, his mother, into housing? Assisted living. How long? But there again, the woman knew. And she's not very smart. She wasn't very bright. So many roaches. She isn't very bright, but she got it done. We got it done. And of course, that high monkey muck working there, the Mexicans, right away they were going to kick Betty out because she didn't want to take a bath. Betty was like a child. I told Betty, you go in there and you talk to your motherfucker and you fight for your mother to stay there. But that is what happens when government has lost its job description. And again, I didn't vote for you, Trump. And I thought it was because of all the ordeal I went through in Westport, Washington. God dang it, at the Vallejo, they called the cops on me. They sent out a hostage negotiator. I want to say that word, but I can't. That police officer was horrid. You take that flag up off the road or I will what? And then the Swanson. Oh my God. Civil War is here. And it is because the white man, 4 slaves, brought in shitloads of Mexicans. How many times did I see Bill Sakosi approached by illegals to be hired? And he would grin, yeah, okay, see me later. How many was Carmen bringing in of the crack specialty? How many illegals was she bringing in? And you are telling me these people will change? I will turn good. Never mind. No, change cannot come. Not from the slaves, nor from the masters. But no, Donald Trump. Yes, it was part of what I endured at the hands of this community, their city council, their mayor, and their police officers. It was also because what I endured, the 91 Pine. You should see all the crap things like there. I mean, oh, and it's so dirty. Okay. At least when Wonderful worked there, it was clean. It stinks. There's crab shell all over the place. Those are dead bodies. No, let me tell you something. If someone lies to you once, will they lie again? If someone passed machines that were contaminated because Mexicans and white trash refused to follow protocol, at Mr. Deluche, Inc. of Deluche Incorporated. Excuse me, Frank Deluche of Deluche Incorporated. No, nothing will change in these states. Civil war will walk. Because Donald J. Trump, you separate your motherfucking self from them white supremacists, or walk your fucking reward. Understand? Mr. Communist Mark Zuckerberg has rules. YouTube, you have some pretty bad shit. When you allow a video that shows a president decapitated, that is treason. I don't give a fuck how much you're on the other side. When you allow corruption to portray that hate, it's incredible. I understand Wonderboy, Mr. Magic. Something about truth, that's good. But when are you going to take out your hoes? You got it going better for them hoes than the telephone company. 41 minutes, I need to upload this. In grace of God, amen, amen. And do not eat any seafood product processed by Deluche Inc. Frank Deluche, CEO of Pacific Seafood, whether it be Washington crab or South Bend or wherever. Just look for the dogs for sanctuary. Do you think that what walks in Westport, Washington is rare? You should see South Bend. We went over there and went to that thrift store. We were across the river, and I never seen nothing so nasty. Anyway, let me upload this. No, it's like Zika. It's your free will. They're harming our oceans. They're violating not only federal and state labor and ocean laws, but they are destroying our oceans and our environment. But communities like Westport, Washington, and those of Washington believe that it's going to be okay. We can keep doing this. We'll keep doing it. And President Trump, excuse me. Not well, President Trump. You attach yourself to white supremacists, and the more I think about it, I don't like that other son of a bitch you appointed. Motherfucker, don't make me get my cane out and walk and join my people. I'll be the one passing out the tamales to give them strength. I wear earplugs. I don't want to hear the shit they're going to be saying. President Trump, you tread fucking lightly. And this what? World community? That sounds like New World Order, boy. Have you been to the Bohemian Grove? And what was that shit with that most powerful cardinal? And by the way, cardinal, I'm family, baby. Remember, y'all recognize same-sex marriages. I'm not divorced. Suffice. What was that about you and the Antichrist bumping each other at the dinner? And you shaking your tread lightly, boy. Don't let me walk your nightmares in your dimension. No, what walks this world, it was planned. It took decades upon generations. It was planned. And again, World leader Putin, you know what the fuck you doing, baby, and you keep doing it. You are of God, and you do whatever you have to. I am stunned. And I'm surprised. Where are the skags? The whores, the Westford, the baby ones, to the teenagers, to the old ones. Where are the whores? No, I'm forced by a situation. Family are like Americans. They want to have a good run. Jasper Garcia. How you doing, baby? Are you married, Jasper Garcia? How's Peanut? Do you remember when I spent the night at your home? That was incest. And then I guess you like boys. And Ruby, I did take that picture. Sue me, baby. And I did take some pictures of you when you were younger. You were always beautiful, Mama. Your grandchildren are just beautiful. But anyway, your brother did fuck me and died. Ain't that true? Family. And Grace, understand that you are the crime. You're like a JD, Jake. I'm going to party while I'm here. Jake, your daughter's a whore. Incredible.